The galaxy always believed humans were harmless. They were emotional. They trusted too easily. They avoided war. Because of this, the Galactic Alliance welcomed humanity with open arms. Humans joined as traders, builders, and explorers. They shared food, medicine, and technology. Human ships traveled far, helping many alien worlds grow rich and safe. For years, humans believed they found friends among the stars. But behind closed doors, the Alliance leaders made a different plan. Human colonies were placed on the edges of space, far from help. Human fleets were sent on peace missions into dangerous systems. Secret deals were signed without human knowledge. One by one, human worlds were sold to enemy species in exchange for power and profit. The betrayal came without warning. A small human defense fleet was called to protect an Alliance station. When they arrived, the station shields turned against them. Alien warships appeared from hyperspace. The human ships never had a chance. The battle lasted only minutes. As their ships burned, one human captain sent a final message toward Earth. His voice was calm but heavy with pain. We trusted them. We were betrayed. Then the signal went silent. On Earth, the message reached the human high command. The room was quiet. No one spoke. No one shouted. The leaders had always hoped this day would never come. Slowly, one officer stood up and entered a command code that had not been used for centuries. Across Earth's hidden shipyards, deep beneath oceans and inside dark moons, ancient systems powered on. Massive doors opened. Long silent engines began to glow. A single line appeared on every screen in the command room. Fleet Protocol 0 active. Humanity did not cry for revenge. They prepared for it. After the attack, the galaxy waited for humanity to react. The Galactic Alliance expected anger. They expected threats. Some even prepared for human protests and weak demands for justice. Many alien leaders believed humans would cry, argue, and accept a small apology. But humanity did nothing. Days passed, then weeks. No messages came from Earth. No fleets moved. Human trade ships stopped traveling through Alliance space. Human diplomats returned home without a single word. To the aliens, the silence felt strange, but not dangerous. They laughed. Alliance leaders called humans cowards. News channels across the galaxy spoke of human fear. They said humanity had learned its place and would never challenge true galactic powers. They were wrong. Far from alien sensors, in places no map showed, humans were working. Hidden shipyards came alive. Massive frames of warships floated in dark space. Old human designs were rebuilt, stronger and darker than before. Human engineers did not rush. They worked with calm focus. Every weapon was tested twice. Every shield was strengthened. No speeches were made. No celebrations happened. Deep inside the human command network, ancient artificial minds were awakened. These war AIs had one purpose only: protect humanity at any cost. They studied betrayal again and again, learning every alien weakness. Human fleets began to move, not toward Alliance space, but away from it. They disappeared into deep space, beyond known routes, beyond tracking systems. Alien scanners saw nothing. An Alliance admiral joked that humans had run away. Another leader said humans would never return. But in the dark between stars, hundreds of human warships aligned in perfect silence. No lights, no signals, no mercy. The galaxy still laughed. It would not laugh for long. For the first time in decades, alien sensors detected something they could not explain. At the edge of Alliance space, long-range scanners began to fail. Signals vanished. Patrol ships stopped reporting in. At first, the Alliance believed it was a technical problem. Then a scout ship returned. Its captain was shaking. His voice was low and broken. "There is something out there," he said. "It is human." The image he sent caused silence across the command halls. Massive ships floated in space like dark mountains. Their hulls were smooth and black, with no visible weapons. They did not move like normal fleets. They moved as one body, slow and perfect. Alien computers could not read their shields. Energy levels were beyond known limits. No heat, no sound, Just pressure, like space itself was afraid. This was not a defense fleet. This was a war fleet. Human commanders watched calmly from deep command centers. No emotion showed on their faces. They had not come to talk. They had not come to threaten. They had come to end something. The human fleet moved closer to Alliance space. Still, no message was sent. No warning was given. Alien leaders argued. Some demanded negotiations. Others called for a preemptive strike. A small Alliance fleet moved forward. It never fired a single shot. Human ships activated new weapons without light or sound. Alien shields collapsed instantly. Hulls broke apart like dust. The battle was over before it truly began. Across the galaxy, panic spread. This was not the humanity they remembered. This was humanity without limits. As the human fleet aligned for its next jump, one final signal was sent across Alliance space. Betrayal has consequences. The fleet vanished. Its next destination was the heart of alien power. The human fleet arrived without warning. Above the Alliance capital world, space bent and opened. Hundreds of human warships emerged at once, blocking the light of the local star. Their shadows covered cities below. For the first time in galactic history, the Alliance homeworld felt fear. Planetary defenses powered up in panic. Orbital cannons turned toward the sky. Fighter wings launched in waves. The human fleet did not react. A calm human voice filled every Alliance channel at the same time. We are not here to negotiate. The message was short, clear, final. Alien weapons fired first. Beams of energy struck human shields and vanished without effect. Missiles disappeared before reaching their targets. Every attack failed. Then the human fleet answered. Human ships fired with perfect control. Defense platforms shut down in seconds. Orbital cannons melted where they stood. Fighter wings lost power and drifted helplessly into space. The attack was precise, not wild. No cities were touched. No civilians were harmed. Only military targets were removed. Alien commanders watched in horror as their strongest defenses fell one by one. Their screens filled with red warnings. Systems failed faster than crews could react. This was not chaos. This was punishment. Human commanders observed silently. They remembered every human colony lost, every broken promise. This strike was not about anger. It was about balance. Within minutes, the Alliance capital was defenseless. A second message came from a human fleet. Your fleets are gone. Your weapons are silent. This is the price of betrayal. Below, Alliance leaders finally understood the truth. Humanity had never been weak. They had simply been waiting. And now, the galaxy would pay. With their defenses destroyed, the Alliance leaders sent urgent signals. They asked for peace. They offered apologies. They promised change. The human fleet did not move. Inside the Alliance Council chamber, fear replaced pride. The same leaders who once laughed at humanity now argued among themselves. Some blamed humans. Others blamed each other. None accepted their own guilt. A single human ship separated from a fleet and moved closer to the planet. It did not carry weapons. It carried a message. The human representative appeared on every screen. His voice was calm. His face showed no anger. You broke your word, he said. You sold our people. You attacked us in silence. The Alliance leaders tried to speak, but the signal continued. This is not revenge, the human said. This is a lesson. Across Alliance space, human fleets moved at the same time. Military bases shut down. War factories lost power. Command networks went dark. No explosions. No panic attacks. Just control taken away. Alien admirals realized what was happening too late. Humanity was not destroying the Alliance. They were disabling it. Trade routes were locked. Fleets were grounded. Weapons were sealed behind human control codes. The Alliance still existed, but without power. The galaxy watched in silence. Other species understood the message clearly. Humanity did not seek to rule through fear. They ruled through certainty. Betray humanity once, and you would never recover. The human representative delivered his final words. You are free to live, he said, but you will never betray us again. The signal ended. High above the planet, the human fleet remained, waiting, watching, and reminding the galaxy of a truth it would never forget. Years passed after the Betrayal War ended. The galaxy became quiet. No fleets challenged human space. No alliances spoke behind human backs. Trade continued, but with respect. Every treaty was read twice. Every promise was kept. Across many worlds, schools taught the same lesson. They did not call it a war. They called it the silence before the fleet. Children learned how humanity waited, planned, and struck with purpose. Human warships now patrolled the stars, not as conquerors, but as guardians. Their ships moved calmly through space. Their weapons stayed silent. No one tested them. On distant alien worlds, leaders remembered the day their power vanished. They remembered how humans did not shout or threaten. Humans simply acted. Among humans, life returned to normal. Cities grew. Colonies were rebuilt. The lost were honored, not with anger, but with memory. Humanity did not celebrate victory. They remembered the cost. Deep inside human space, Fleet Protocol Zero was locked again. Not erased, not destroyed, just waiting. Because humanity had learned something important. Peace without strength was only hope, and hope could be broken. One day, a young alien diplomat asked a human commander a question. Why didn't humanity destroy us when you had the chance? The commander looked at the stars before answering. Because we wanted the galaxy to remember us, he said, not as monsters, but as the ones who answered betrayal once. The diplomat never forgot those words, and neither did the galaxy. From that day forward, one truth echoed across the stars. Humanity forgives many things, but betrayal is not one of them.